I stand here today not just as a survivor, but as a woman and mother.
Emotional embraces in the shadows of Fort Hood. Ground zero for a prior reckoning on military sexual assault. Now the center of serious allegations involving a doctor.
So here we are again, right? And again, we won't stay quiet.
The Army has brought 4 charges and 61 specifications against Army Major Dr. Blaine McGraw, an OB-GYN who practiced most recently at the Army Medical Center at Fort Hood, but also at Tripler Army Base in Hawaii. He is accused of secretly recording women during their exams, as well as unnecessary sexual touching.
I walked into the exam room trusting the United States Army with my body, my dignity, and my safety. Instead, I was violated by Dr. Blaine McGraw.
This mom, Jane Doe, was a patient.
I have young daughters, and I can't imagine this happening to them and how it would impact their life, their future going forward.
The military charges relate to 44 alleged victims, but could be much wider, according to attorney Andrew Kobos, who says he represents more than 80 women alone.
This is the largest sexual assault case in the history of the U.S. military.
As the criminal investigation plays out, Dr. McGraw is the subject of a civil lawsuit. The scathing civil complaint claims the Army gave cover to a predator in uniform.
We know of a few occasions where individuals were victimized by McGraw and they tried to report it, but the Army systems were not in place that would have enabled them to make those reports.
In Dr. McGraw's case, the Army says it launched an investigation within hours of an allegation against him and removed him from practicing. But the civil complaint out of Texas claims the Army knew, saying there were complaints about him both in Texas and in Hawaii, and the warnings were dismissed. It all comes just months after another Army doctor, Michael Stockin, admitted to sexually abusing dozens of male patients at Joint Base Lewis McChord in Washington State.
When do you know during the course of this appointment that something is off?
As soon as he asked me to, or directed me to drop my pants.
Because you're looking for relief from back pain.
Correct.
Stockin pleaded guilty and got the maximum sentence, 164 months in prison. There's an ongoing civil case seeking to hold the Army accountable, alleging it was negligent in hiring and supervising Dr. Stockin.
This same scenario happened up in Joint Base Lewis McChord, where over 40 men were assaulted and victimized by their doctor. And now here we are 1 year later talking about the exact same thing at another major military installation. What happens? What comes next? And we would call on Congress.
There is new attention on the issue in the nation's capital. This month, 58 members of Congress wrote to the military's Inspector General expressing strong concern about the Army's purported failure to intervene involving the doctor's alleged misconduct and demanding answers about the case.
We are not asking for change. We are demanding it.
In Fort Hood, the calls are louder than ever.
This is a very traumatic thing to be going through, but I think my anger is really what's keeping me there. And I think I'll be angry until we get answers and we see change.
An attorney representing McGraw did not return our request for comment. We asked the Army's Criminal Investigation Division to respond to allegations that it failed to address complaints involving Dr. McGraw. It also did not respond. I'm Chris Daniels for Spotlight on America.